All right, man, let's talk about some Detroit Pistons real quick. Still don't have a coach as I'm shooting this video, but you know, the Pistons, it may come down for the Pistons to Scoot Henderson, trading K, Jay Ivey. We already talked about them playing together, or trading a pick for a known commodity. Now, yesterday I talked about Houston trading a pick, or Tuesday, for a known commodity. They're also trying to ship Jalen Green for a known commodity. In my mind, I don't know if the report said this, they may package Jalen Green in a pick to bring a veteran into Houston. And at the end of the day, they're having a question like if Cade Cunningham and Scoot Henderson, both came in the same draft, who would be number one? And I seen Scoot Henderson. He could dance with the basketball, break you down. His game is a little bit more flashy. Condition and all that stuff. And, to be honest, it'll be a make or break year for Cade Cunningham. Nobody putting that pressure on Cade Cunningham, but it is a make or break year next year. And like I said before, a case can be made, a case could be made for the Pistons to roll with Scoot and move Cade Cunningham, or roll with Scoot and trade Jay Ivey. That case could be made. And obviously the natural progression is probably Scoot playing with Cade Cunningham. What are you, about 6'1", 6'2"? You got Cade Cunningham 6'6". And that could be a natural progression, but obviously when you look, the Pistons have some money. They got some contracts they can throw in there to offset some things. Some guys, notable guys that will be available, not saying that they're fits or want to come here. Zion Williamson, Damian Lillard, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jaylen Brown could be available. Julius Randle could be available, depending on what direction. LaMelo Ball could be available. James Harden could be available. It's a number of guys. It's a number of guys that could be available, and they're gonna have a decision to make. Now, do you just say, we take Scoot Henderson, and we just figure the shit out down the line? Absolutely. I mean, you could do that, but you piling guard on top of guard on top of guard. And I think for the Pistons, obviously Brandon Miller's a natural fit for what they want to do. But if you can, and what they're looking for is wings that can guard and can shoot. So you could take, if you get a pick that's, you don't want to take, if you ain't in the rain, we're not running for Scoot or Brandon Miller, or just in general, try to go out there and get a known commodity. And the question is who would be available. It seemed like the NBA is super duper guard heavy. You see Jordan Poole take a shot last night that Steph Curry didn't like. Draymond. Steph Curry. Not Draymond or Jordan Poole. I think one of them might have to move. So you ask yourself, do you just take the pick and continue to stash young talent? Do you move a guard and then you move Scoot Henderson in there? So they got a question to make. And everybody just saying, nobody putting pressure on Cade Cunningham. It's a lot of pressure on Cade Cunningham going into next year. Now, a lot of the second-year players didn't have a huge leap this year anyway. Scotty Barnes was solid. Jalen Green was solid, but a lot of these dudes didn't have a big leap. Nobody really took the bull by the horn. Evan Mobley was solid this year, but nobody had that I can think of off top had a huge leap. So, it's a question to be had. And obviously they value Cade Cunningham, but if he get injured again this year, miss significant time, that's an honest question to have. You approaching that DeAndre Swift, aka the street clothes of Detroit, situation there. He missed significant time his rookie year with the ankle, and then I think he ended up getting sick with COVID, and then this year he had the stress fracture. and people thought they shut him down to tank for the season. You know, it could have been the case. But, you know, if Scoot Henderson go on and be a superstar and Cade don't, or Ivy don't, then it's a question to have. A lot of people think, oh man, it's, you know, you can't move Cade, you can't do this, and you know, well, he haven't gave you no reason why he couldn't be moved. That's the honest question. Oh, Trae Young could be on the move too. So he hasn't gave you an honest reason why he couldn't get him. He hasn't been healthy. You know? 2 seasons here. Like, next year is a huge season for him. You know, next year is a huge season. He got to make up for not doing nothing last year and really, you know, kind of bridge that momentum from his rookie year into this year. You know? Jaden Ivey, not so much. He was fairly durable this year. So, you know, I mean, obviously you can move him too if you want it. You know, but how you expect, you know, these guys to gel together if you move them? But like I said before, that pick, you know, the thing about it is, it's that pick, and then what else do you have behind the pick? You know, if the, you know, to move for a player. That's the question. So if you're gonna take that pick and bring somebody in, you know, that's a true question. Like, you know, and who can you go out there, you know, and get? Because there's a lot of guards that could be available. Kyrie, the Lakers said they're not interested. Kyrie, Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton could be a small forward type of guy, 2-guard type of guy could be available. I mean, it's a lot of these guys that you know, Bradley Beal possibly could be available. Like, it's a lot of guys that's kind of guards. You know, you looking for wings. So, you looking for wings. So I mean, and they got a situation coming, and more times than not, they're gonna be in a situation where they're gonna be in a gray area. They're gonna be 3 or worse. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be 3 or worse, and they're gonna have to bank on, obviously, Victor Wembanyama going number 1. They ought to hope somebody takes Scoot Henderson number 2 and hope that Brandon Miller fall to them, or they're gonna have to just, you know, end up moving that pick for somebody. And you know, I think something else got to be behind. If you moving for Jaylen Brown, something else got to be behind Jaylen Brown. So, but hey, man, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, and PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.